Well, Miss Jones gets her about that later. We just vote on minutes after she gets here.
Lauren, is this our last meeting with you?
We've got one more in April.
Okay, good.
And unless the meeting in May would be before the second Tuesday, in which case you'd have me in May.
It's usually the second Wednesday.
Okay, then I don't think so, because we will usually swear somebody in on the 14th. So there'll be a new commission member from the council. So it used to be that, we would be done in April, but where we don't have council meetings.
Right.
Meeting doesn't, happen until the results aren't certified in time is the problem. Sometimes they move to the May meeting for the swear in and the handoff.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure that I'm not in Indiana for that. As you can see, I'm in the Eastern time.
Oh,
You visiting family?
I am, yep. My husband's family, my in-laws, they retired to Carmel. So they are here. It's wonderful, it's beautiful. We're trying to get them back to Wildwood every day.
They've seen the baby before though, right?
Yep, that's my biggest bargaining chip. That and the common ground behind them just got rezoned for residential, and I'm like, I'm just saying, if you were zoned for rural like me, that would never happen.
We do our best to try to make that statement true.
The things you say when you start getting involved in the city. I'm like, you should have checked the zoning restrictions. They like there was at least 2 hearings for that. And they look at you like you're crazy.
Yep.
Do we have a beat on who might be joining us?
So Ms. Jones is running a little behind. So
Sure.
she's about, I don't know how far she's behind, but she's running a little late. And we do not know if Mr. Siebert is coming or not. But we know Miss Jailing, Miss Silverman are not coming. And we have 2 open spots still.
So yeah. What words are those? I should know that, and I don't have the list in front of me. I'm so sorry.
We still have to count the open spots towards a quorum.
No, do we?
Or-
Do we have to count the open spots?
Towards a
Yeah.
quorum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need 6.
If we have a quorum and actions taken, it's the majority of the members that in present. So it could be a 3-2 vote and still pass, so to speak, or a 4-2.
Just wasn't sure with vacancy if that counted towards the committee total, and I really should have known that. I just didn't remember it.
It's confusing sometimes, as you know, more so than I. You sit behind the dais, I just have to sit there and think, "Well, I'm
I was
glad."
like, if anyone was gonna know that answer, Lauren, I feel like it was gonna be you.
So I think partially it's because I've never been on a committee that has had an active vacancy like that. That's really other than watershed, but we've always had quorum.
I'm sorry, did it get mentioned what wards the vacancies are in?
2 was one of them.
Yes, 2 and I think it's 6.
We are going to have a task force meeting probably into this month.
Okay.
The 2 engineering firms are finalizing their proposals for the management plan. I'll have an update from MSD about their tax that they've been collecting now for almost a year. The updates on their 2 projects, updates on our 2 projects. There's something else too. Oh, the efforts of our legislative consultants. Tom, Mr.
They're not
Sullivan
late.
and I met with
Not usually late.
Speaker, House. Which to him, this was about,
Great.
yeah, so give you an update on that.
Yeah, that would be great. Did it go pretty well?
I thought so, and Mr. Silverman seemed to know him very well. And so they were more conversational than Tom and I, but he made just a couple of points that I thought were well done. Expanded so it's more than Wildwood. It's like, yeah, our management plan has to go outside our boundary. And then offer any match. And we have some money in the budget for that, so. Nice to get a little something from the legislature. They seem, very agreeable, and then it gets to the governor's office. But then Mr. Silverman said he knows Governor Keogh. He's already talked to him as part of somebody on his legislative staff. So
Still progress.
I like to think so.
Still progress. Yeah, it's been I think a worthwhile investment for us.
I agree wholeheartedly. And he seems to know a lot of the people that you need to know.
Did you guys stop at someplace fun in Columbia to eat or anything
Yeah.
on the way to Jeff City?
Oh, this was on Zoom.
Oh, it was on Zoom. Okay, that makes perfect sense. That's all at a road trip.
I don't know about you, when I go to Columbia, it ends up, I'm always at Shakespeare's Pizza.
The amount of Shakespeare's pizza cups that litter my pantry. My husband went to Mizzou and he can't throw any of them away. They go on the bottom of them, like milestone moments that happen. So it's like Frank's 19th birthday. And I'm like, Frank who? And he's like, I don't remember. I'm like, can we throw this one away? No, is the answer.
You're gonna need plastic cups for your daughter
We've got a lot, by golly.
and all her friends.
Sorry, folks. No, it's awkward to wait, but it's good company. Water, Miss Edens. I have the two chairs.
Yeah.
If we end up not having a quorum tonight, would you all entertain maybe a Zoom meeting, maybe a week or so from now?
Absolutely. And if there's,
Excellent.
I had a hard time with Zoom last time.
But you were there.
I was there with no sound.
We're not as formal as, let's say, council, so as long as maybe we can figure out a way when we ask for a vote.
yeah,
Just thinking with building commitments, it may be difficult to get a time for the room, but obviously with Zoom, it'd be kind of nice if we could get some endorsements for the final version of the banner, Grand Marshal, a couple of other things that we have on there. Not giving up yet, but I'm just,
I agree. And if you still wanted, you feel bad, you all prepared materials and everybody's here. If you still want to give an informational update, we can still do that and just not vote on anything. But I don't want you to have to do it twice in the same month. But if there's anything that you felt that we really needed to have a discussion about tonight, I mean, we can still do that.
well, like I say, if there's willingness on your all's part as the chairs to consider a Zoom meeting, we can be pretty flexible with those and time can be accommodated. So,
Yeah, let me look at my schedule. Yeah, I'm pretty well free all next week. I think keeping it at our standard meeting time of 6 is great, just finding the day, but for me, Monday through Friday is great. Obviously, Monday is St. Patrick's Day, which I know a lot of times people will find their way to a Irish watering hole, so maybe we don't do Monday, but other than that-
Day for some, so we'll pull Monday off the calendar, but I think next week it's maybe Tuesday. And we had to cancel Board of Adjustment, which would have been next Thursday, a week from tomorrow, because we couldn't get a quorum, so.
yeah, next week is Rockwood's spring break.
That's right, that's right.
Um,
Thursday nights are a little hard for me because I have another commitment, but as long as Ashley can share and I don't have to be there for a quorum, then we're in the
I
clear.
think it'd be, I'd prefer to have you there, so maybe if Tuesday doesn't work because. Maybe how about Wednesday?
Wednesday, the 19th.
and then Debbie, one thing I was gonna suggest for Zoom, because I work with a client that they can't get Zoom on their computers, like they doesn't allow them to, and they've downloaded the app on their iPhone, and that's worked better for them than trying to manage through the computer. So the Zoom app has been a thing for them, so that might.
If you said you have Leslie's contact information, can we let her know that we're gonna have to call the meeting? That way she doesn't rush here. Trying to get here in traffic. I mean, even if she can't, we still don't have to either, so.
Ms. Lynn, I only offer this as a suggestion. We have Travis Dewberry, who's our senior planner. He knows Zoom inward and outward, like probably Ms. Slaughter and many others that I don't know of, but I'd be glad to have him call you and if he come to your house and see, or you can come here if you have a laptop. And he'd be glad to help you with it kind of thing.
Oh, and he's just fun to hang out with.
Yeah, he is. He's just a pleasant fella.
Okay. Travis,
Yep.
get his phone number.
Yes. I don't know his direct dial at his desk. I'll send you an email with his information. How's that?
Okay, great.
Okay, well, sounds like we're gonna go virtual. I hate to keep you guys longer than we need to. Do we need to do anything official to acknowledge that this meeting did not happen? Lauren,
Never officially called to order.
love that. This is just a bunch of friends hanging out.
I mean, I guess we can call it to order and then
The cat.
demonstrate that there's not a
Oh, yeah,
quorum.
yeah.
So yeah, we can go ahead and do that. So if you want to call the meeting to order, that there's no quorum.
I officially call this meeting for Celebrate Wildwood Committee for March to order at 6:14. Do we need to take the roll so we can acknowledge that there's no quorum?
Go ahead and do the roll call and that way we can close the loop.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Commissioner Slaughter,
Present?
Commissioner Jailing, Commissioner Silverman, Commissioner Jones,
Here.
Oh no, I was like,
Here.
Commissioner Siebert, Council Liaison Edens, and myself. So no quorum.
all right, seeing as we don't have quorum,
And entertain to close.
because we still are missing one, can I get a
Parking lot. I don't know what's going on.
I think it's been like that all day, Ms. Jones,
I don't know what it is.
because the mayor was supposed to be here for a 4 o'clock meeting. I think he got here about 25 after 4 or something.
I don't know what's going on. I was doing like 10 miles an hour. I was like, what is happening?
Would next Wednesday, March 19th, work for a virtual meeting?
yes for me?
Thank you.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna try it, just so we maybe get some of a few of these items out and get us started on it, with your
Yes.
permission. Well, thank you. Always good to see you, though.
Yeah. All right, do we need to close this meeting? Do I get a motion to end the
I-
meeting? Perfect. Great. Let's consider this meeting adjourned at 6:16. Our fastest meeting yet, honestly.
So will we use these papers? Bring them back?
Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah,
hang on
they're
to
gonna be
them.
wonderful, so yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, city staff, for being prepared, and I'm glad we'll get to reschedule and do this next week. But I'll see you all in tiny boxes next week.
Chair, if I could do just one more thing.
Yeah, of course.
We have a new sergeant that's.
I know that does not look like Steve.
And so it's Sergeant Grace has taken on a new assignment here at Wildwood Precinct. I introduced him to Miss Edens, but Miss Slaughter, Miss Jones, Miss Lynn, Sergeant Grace.
Hi.
And he'll be overseeing the neighborhood policing officers and all they do, and he'll be helping us with our events. So it'll be a face you'll see at some of our meetings.
Are you from Wildwood?
Yes, I moved out here about 4 years ago, so.
He's nearby too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Slaughter, and thank you, Miss Edens.
It's great to meet you, Lieutenant Grayson. I'll see you in person and I'll introduce myself. I have puppies, a cute baby, a tall husband. We're around all the time. You won't be able to miss us. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.